Nothing is going to work for you if you don't have fucking belief in what you're doing in the first place. You can work so hard at any fucking goal. You can have extreme work ethic, but deep down, do you have the belief in what you're actually doing in the first place? I found myself doing this a lot of fucking times where, consistency wasn't really a fucking problem. Only at certain times, if anything. But I was like way off path. Like a regular 9 to 5. That shit, I never wanted to fucking do. So there was no belief and there was no work ethic with that. But anything that was unattainable, not fitting the society norm, not, acceptable by most, is that I always had the extreme work ethic. I would just go and go and go. But when it really fucking came down to it, or that next level to be hit, or that next calling from within, or if it was whatever the fuck it was, if it was something internally, just shut the fuck down. I would just shut the fuck down. I didn't get even what was going on. When I was trying to do basketball back in high school, be in that street fucking 7 hours a day, dribbling, fucking doing my thing, shooting hoops. And I never made the school team. And I tried fucking for 5 years straight. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Why won't the fucking coach pick me? I always came up so short. Always to the cut to the team, specifically. And I came to a big conclusion is that I kept running into the same fucking problem, same brick wall. Just because I lacked belief. I lacked confidence. I remember a long time ago, there's a fucking fly. A long time ago, when I was in high school, and I went to one of the top, basketball camps. This guy trained LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Rajon Rondo, Eric Bledsoe, I think, some other big dogs in the space. Big names, big fucking names. And one of the coaches I remember, he's like, what do you think is not happening? Why can't you do it? And then I'm like, well, it's probably because, I didn't put in enough reps or I didn't dribble correctly. He's like, no, stop. He's like, confidence. And I'm like, what? I'm 15 at the time. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, your confidence. You have no confidence, Nick. Your self-belief. And that was it then. And then I tried out that year. Still didn't make the fucking team. And I remember, now this was varsity at this point, where I was going to this top coach. And then I went to try out. And I still didn't make the fucking team. And I remember somebody who did make the team. That was somebody I knew at the time. He said, Coach said that you were the hardest worker he ever fucking saw. Ever. And I think he's been coaching, at that time it was 20 years already, at the varsity high school level. And I was so fucking confused. I was so confused because I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck doesn't want the dude that's gonna destroy everybody when it comes to work ethic? Right? But that's not what the world revolves around. And especially of what you can pull off. Because that was the problem. I couldn't pull it off. When it was for tryouts, when it was in games, when it was organizational basketball, it was very weird with me. When I stepped onto the court, I would freeze. I would, almost like when you talk to a girl and you're premeditating of what to say, what not to say. And then you go up to her and then you're in shock and you're like, the words won't come out. Or very hesitant. And everything just goes out the fucking window of all what you were thinking of saying and the confidence. The same thing would happen to me when I stepped onto the court. So I knew that it was a self-belief problem. That's what it was. Because I had the work ethic. Even though I wasn't in the shape that I am now, the mindset that I have now, it was pretty solid, I will say, with the mindset of just the work ethic of shooting hoops all fucking day. That's where I gained it. The whole neighborhood, by the way, knew who the fuck I was. And they were like, holy fuck, how the fuck do you put in so much work? You know? Like, I started to get asked that. I started to coach the kids across the street because, like, my work ethic was so fucking insane and they were so inspired by it. Like, I've been doing this, like, since I was, like, 14, 15 years old. Like, with basketball. That's where it pretty much all started. So, the problem is that I was running to the porn. The porn was diminishing that self-confidence in me. Also, my conditioning, my environment, and as I've gotten older, even just with other experiences, it bled into those. When I was doing music videos, when I to put that pep in my step to be like, yo, bitch, you fucking owe me money. And I would be scared because of, again, that self-belief and demanding and not letting people walk over me, because that was me. People will constantly walk over me, but they saw like, oh, fuck, like he works really hard. So let's try to see, like with the music videos, let's try to see if we can like pull a fast one on him because he's like young too. And he'll do the work. You know, I had that happen a couple of times. Then after music videos, went on TikTok, blew up, started posting on there, same shit, DM after fucking DM about, what about my macros? And then I would just give him the fucking answer because I didn't know how to accept the frame, have the confidence, have the belief, and say like, bitch, you dumbass, what the fuck are you doing? Now, at 23, it's the total fucking opposite. And I realized is like, this whole time, you had to just stand up for yourself, have that self-belief, and believe, like, you have the work ethic already. All right, all you got to do is just have the fucking confidence with anything you fucking pursue. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter where the vision takes me. It's like, that's going to be the main thing. To say, oh, fuck, that's what I've been missing. So, I was missing that with basketball. I was missing that when I was shooting music videos. Even when I was around certain people at the time, my first mentor was, an independent contractor for a music video, director. So I was just his assistant. I got fucking lowballed there too. That's a whole different story. So it's like a constant pattern I've been finding throughout my life with anything. So again, something that was not attainable, quote unquote, by most people. Doing music videos, I've been around all New York. I've shot all over the 5 boroughs. If anything, I got real world life experience because even the people that I met from those encounters, seeing the different personalities, seeing how people operate, that's real world shit after dropping out of college because I was like, fuck this shit. At that point, especially in college, I was like, there was no belief. There was no even work ethic. I didn't want to do anything. So I know something is totally off if I don't want to put in the work at all. So first, work ethic with me. And then if that's good, but there's no belief, there's still a disconnect. If there's belief with something and no work ethic, that's just me being fucking delusional. That's happened a couple of times with certain things as well. Not something that's like unattainable, though, for some easy things. If it's not belief and not work ethic, then it's like, throw that shit out the fucking window, Nick. You ain't doing that shit ever again. If it's both, then shit, bro, that's it. That's what you need. That's what you need to do. So, just the shit that's been so unattainable, it's always been like one or the other, or for most times, it's always been just work ethic and then the confidence. So, I made some money with the music videos. Never made any money with the basketball. I never knew how to do that. And, because I thought I was going to NBA. And I was like, no, this shit ain't fucking happening. I'm like, God damn it. but I had tremendous fucking work ethic with anything. And my whole life, everyone has said that. So I realized over the years, you can be fucking pounding away at any sort of goal, putting in the fucking work over and over again, doing the same thing. And then you realize, what the fuck am I doing this in the first place for? You know, like, it's built through the reps, I will say. But if you're ignoring the confidence that you should have from building those reps, which what I was doing, I was still running to vices, running to things. I wasn't in the right environments or around the right people. Like, I would just stay outside, just shooting hoops. If anything, I should be more in organizational sports at that time, or being around more people that played basketball, like I did, like at the park. But, you know, like more serious people, I mean, not just people that played, right? Because there's a lot of people that just dilly-dally. And it's the belief mixed with the work. Like, you have to have both. You have to, and it has to be so psychotic, is what I found. It can't just be like, yeah, I'm it, bro. I'm like, that's not me either. I'm like, that's never been me. That's never fucking been me. I can't just be like, yeah, I'm it. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking it. Like, when it's there. Like, that's how it is with anywhere I go now. I'm like, I light up fucking rooms. That's what it's telling me, you know? That's what it's told me. It's what everybody tells me. So I kind of just go off of what people are kind of saying. And I'm like, fuck, that builds the belief. That builds the confidence. And this shit is earned daily, by the way. This is not something that you're kind of just born with the talent or whatever. Like, talent is a fucking scam. Talent is bullshit. Like, think of the greats. Like, they went through so much shit and they made it out. Do you think that was based off talent? Fuck no. That was built off fucking self-esteem in self, having that crazy fucking psycho mentality, and then the work ethic. So look at, again, look at all these top people too. Like, look at their, like, do you notice this? Every top person has a crazy fucking mindset. Like, it's not just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that weak shit gets you weak or average results. Is that what you want? Like, really embrace and unleash who the fuck you really are. Straight up. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. That's what it's energy exchange with the confidence. That's the big thing. And that was blocked off for a long time with myself. Still times to this day, but I'm so aware of it now, I can change it real quick. So, get to that level of awareness, I can teach you that. I can teach you how to become your best self, to just be a better you. DM me on Instagram, Nick Drivers Fit. Subscribe to the channel. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.